Tell me why the saliva I poured here came out here. I was like, what? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Toby and you're welcome to my channel. Today's video is basically going to be a story time of how I got scammed in Nigeria. Just thinking of it makes me laugh. Like, what? I hope you guys learn one or two from this video, and I hope it makes you laugh. So let's go right into the video. So around, it's not even around, I know the exact date, February 18th 2017. I was going to the bank to get some money from the ATM, so I took my debit card, obviously, to get some money from the ATM. So when I got, I started Agege, so yeah, I went to the ATM at Agege. So now when I got to the front of the bank, someone came to meet me and was like, I didn't even hear what he said, because I don't really answer people when they come to meet me and say something. So a guy came to meet me and he was saying things I didn't even know. I just ignored him and I kept walking towards the entrance of the bank. So when I kept walking, someone else came to meet me and was like, what did the guy say? That I came to meet him also, and he told him he did not know. So I was just confused, like I didn't even hear what he said because I didn't pay attention to him. But I think I said something. I think I said I did not hear or something. Then the guy that asked me a question kept coming forward to me, both of us. Then he said he was just asking me for direction, that his mom is sick and he needs to get, his mom's heart is malfunctioning, then he needs to get the heart in his pocket. Like, I can't even, like, now that I think of it, I feel like, what was I thinking then? Like what happened to me? But I mean, I can't really blame myself, of course. A lot of people have heard it that when you answer someone on the road, sometimes just like, I don't know if it's voodoo they use or anything, or juju, I don't even know. I think juju and voodoo is the same thing. But when you answer someone, you just go like blank. You don't even know what you're doing again. Like, they put something in their mouth and talk. So I think that was what happened that day, because a normal way would not do that. So yeah, he was like, it was holding his pocket. Yeah, it was holding his pocket, and it was like, he was just asking me for direction, like his mom is sick, she needs heart transplant, so she's trying to get his heart, trying to get the heart to the hospital. Like, why would you have a heart in your pocket? So I said, I don't know the road to where you're going to, like, I don't know anywhere, just asking that person. The next thing I knew, I was following both of them. Like, the other person apparently did not know him. He also came to ask him for the address. So three of us were going on the road. We walked and walked and walked for like 15 minutes. He kept saying a lot of things that I wasn't even bothered about. I was just like, can you just let me go back, withdraw this money and go back to my father's house? That was what was on my mind. Like, I just need to get back home, because I was not understanding what was happening again. So we kept walking like 15 minutes, 25 minutes. Then we stopped somewhere, and it was like, honestly speaking, I really can't say word for word what happened, because I can't remember anything that happened after I said I did not know the way. I can't remember any other thing that happened. I just remember I was following him. I can't remember vividly I was following him. Then we got somewhere and it was like, I should empty my pocket. I was so lucky I didn't take my phone that day. I don't even know why I didn't take my phone. I think the battery was low. I just didn't want to take my phone. I didn't take my phone, so I only had my debit card and the money for my transfer fare to go back home. So I gave him, and it was 15 naira. So I gave him my debit card and 15. I said I should empty my pocket, like, so every single thing in my pocket, we should take it out. And the other person, so he also gave him his debit card and his phone. So I emptied it to him. Then one time, it's like, we need to give him the pin of our debit card. If not, what did he say? I think he said, if not, every valuable you have at home, your parents have at home, they're going to, before I get them, it's going to be gone, or something like that. Like, I can't remember what he said, but he said something like that. So at that time, I wasn't really scared. I really don't even know what happened. Like, I feel what I'm saying, I can remember all this happening, but I feel there's more to the story that I could not remember. After immediately I said I don't know the road, like, I just went blank. So I gave him the pin of my debit card. He also gave him the pin, the second guy. Then he told me to walk forward. No, before that, sorry, it's been like 2 years, 3 years, so I'm trying to like remember. So when I gave him the pin, it was like I should not be scared, I should spit on my hand. Oh, this I remember. If I forget any other thing, I remember this. It said I should spit on my hand. I spat on my hand. So I spat on my hand. Then he said I should rub it on my hair. I rubbed it on my hair like this. And I checked my hand. Tell me why the saliva I poured here came out here. I was like, what? I was, oh God. I was like, I want to pee on my body. I was so scared. I was like, oh, did he call me? Like, I did it here. I was here. That was when I knew Jesus, something's happening. So I was so scared when he said, I'll get home and the valuables will be gone. I was just like, dang, what is this? And I had like, was it 25,000 in my account? So I'm like, that is not even compared to what is going to be missing at home. So I gave him my pin. Then he said I should go straight down. Like, we were like here. He said I should walk straight down to the nearest T-junction and pack sand on my hand without looking back. Then he told the second guy to work at her, instead of going forward with me, go backward, go to the nearest T-junction and pack sand on his hand without looking back. As I was going and going, got to the T-junction. I did not look back because I said we should not look back. So I got to the T-junction and I took the sand and I turned back to go meet him. Immediately I turned back. Like, immediately I got there, I picked the sand and I turned back. It was like my eyes opened. I was like, I have been scammed. Honestly, at that point I was just like, it's finished. Like, I was not even really bothered about the card, the debit card. I still carried the sand. No, I put the sand away. I was going back to meet him. 90% of a part of me was like, you're not going to see him there again, but I was still having faith in God. Like, as I was going, I was just like, blood of Jesus, blood of Jesus, blood of Jesus. I got there, I didn't say him. No, God, that was when I started crying. I knew I was scammed. I started going. I tracked him because I didn't have any transfer fee. Like, he already took my last transfer fee, so I had to start tracking him. So I tracked him. Immediately I got home, I was still crying. Like, nobody, my aunt was at home and my aunt's sister, my mom was not at home, my sisters were not at home, my dad was not at home. So immediately I got home, I just started crying. She was like, oh, what happened to you? What happened to you? I'm like, I didn't even answer. I started crying. I washed my hand. Oh God, I washed my hand. Like, I washed it. And I went, I dried the hand, I took anointing oil, I put it all over my hand, I took my hand, I used the anointing oil on my head. I'm like, I was just praying, oh God, because how would the saliva get to the back of my hand? That was just like, how did that happen? That was what made me scared. So I put the anointing on my head, then I went to me and my hand. I was like, because my phone wasn't with me actually. I didn't go from home to the bank. My sister went to make her hair because her birthday was like 3 days before. It was February 22nd, so she went to make her hair and I was there with her. So it was from the salon I took public transport to the bank. So my phone was in the salon with my sister. I was charging him, so I couldn't get my phone. So I just asked my aunt for her phone. Let me quickly call my mom because I needed to know if they already took the money in my account, and I was less than 18 at that time. And in Nigeria, if you're less than 18, you need a guardian to, like, a guardian's phone number is the one that will be in your account, not your phone number. So if I withdraw any money, my mom can see it. So I can't get any alert or anything. So I had to call her to see, have they taken any money from my account or something? So I called my mom. I was crying. She was like, what happened? I said they just took my ATM card and my pin. That have they sent you an alert? She was like, no, they've not sent her an alert. So I was like, okay, quickly call the bank. But mind you, it was on a Saturday, so we knew the bank might not pick the call, but she kept calling for like 10 minutes. The bank, I was so surprised, 10 minutes and they've not taken the money. For like 10 minutes, and the bank didn't pick the call. So she now called me after like 10 minutes. I was like, they just took the money from my account. She just got an alert. And I'm like, the alert said they took the money from Fagba. I still at Agege, so it took them like 15 minutes to get to Fagba to withdraw the money. I didn't want to get to Agege because I don't even know why they didn't take her. I think they just wanted, so they took a public transit to Fagba. They took all the money in their account. Yeah, that was it. They took my money. I was crying the whole day. I was so scared. Like, funny thing is, I wish I could remember all what he said while we were going to wherever we're going to, because he just kept talking. Now, you know what, after it happened and I thought of it, and I found out they were actually working together. The guy that said he had his mother's hat in his pocket, and the second one that came to meet me, they were working together to scam me, Jesus child. This scam. It sounds so funny now, but that day I was so mad. The next day after church, because it was on a Saturday, the next day after church, we went to the police station, filed police reports. Since then, we did not get anything again. Like, no, yeah, since then I did not hear anything again. I just felt okay, that's 20,000, 25,000. It just went like that. It was, and 25,000 was a big money for me that time because I was in school. It was 2017, so I was in SS3 and like I was still under my parents. I'm still under my parents, but it was a big money to me. You can use 25,000 to buy a lot of things. If you have 25,000, you're a big person. That's it. That's literally it. So I was kind of pained that if I had not gone to the bank that day, that would not have happened. And I wasn't going to the bank for myself. I was going to the bank to give someone the money, to withdraw the money for someone. So I was just like, I should have just stayed at home, like, and I'll still have my 25,000 naira, like, really. But yeah, that was it. But the annoying part was that happened February 18. Why do I keep saying 17? February 18. Around November 2017 or beginning of 2018. I can't remember the month per se, but I was coming from my sister's place and I got to Ikeja under bridge and someone came to meet me, putting old in his pockets and saying shit like, what? Like, he came to meet me holding his pocket. I didn't even answer him because after that time I just like on a normal day I really don't answer people on the road. Like, if you ask me something, I don't answer you, I ignore you, because I've heard a lot of things like if you answer someone you just forget it, they'll kidnap you, they'll do this. Like, I heard a lot of things, so I don't even usually answer people when they call me or they ask me for direction or something, because honestly this life is wicked. I know there are a lot of good people outside, but there are also a lot of bad people, so I just ignore anybody that comes to me. So he came to meet me asking for direction again months after. That time I didn't even look, I didn't even go. So when I didn't answer him, he crossed to the other side of the road. The son was coming at his back. I think that same person, like the second guy, was coming at his back to come. The way I looked back, I saw this person. I did not recognize them, but I saw this person. I looked to my right, to my left, the person that crossed. I saw him holding his pocket. It was saying the exact same thing. My mom is sick. She's in the hospital. She needs under art. Like, I wasn't paying attention to it, but at least I knew that was what it was saying because I've experienced it before. God. I was about to urinate them. I was like, what? The same set of people came to me months after. That's the funniest thing. Like, you don't know who you steal from, you can't remember who you steal from, but we that you stole from us, we'll always remember. You might not recognize your face, but there's one thing that'll make us remember. Like, and when I saw them, I was shaking. I was literally shaking. I had to enter the bus. I was like, I was shaking because I don't even know why I was really shaking like that, but I was just shaking. Then I was going to my mom's restaurant, so I got there and I was like, my phone, why is my phone always dead? Like, it's always dead. What do I use my phone to do? Like, my phone was dead that morning, so I was trying to call my mom, like, are you in a restaurant? Like, I'm at Underbridge and I met this same set of people. So I got to a restaurant. I only met my aunt there. She was like, my mom has not come back, she has not come to work today, she's still at home. So I was like, okay, let me try calling her with your phone. And I started calling her and she didn't pick her call. I guess she was driving. So like 30 minutes after she came and she was like, what happened? I was calling her and I'm like, I saw those set of people on that bridge and I was calling you to see maybe you could come and meet me there, because I know definitely they'll want to do it for someone on that bridge, because they always want to do it around places that there are banks, like when people are going to the ATM so they can collect their debit card. I was calling you to see maybe you could quickly come so we could catch him. I know. But she was like, why didn't I shout thief, thief, thief? And I'm like, what? I was literally shaking. I'm like, it's easier to say if you were not the one in the situation, but I was there. I was the one that experienced it. Like, I was shaking when I saw them. I couldn't even think of catching him. At that point I was just like, let me run away from my life. Like, today you'd not see me to catch. You'd not see me to scam. Honestly, if you even saw me to scam, I don't think I had any money in my account at that point. But yeah, that was like, it was so annoying. Like, you did it this time 7 months after you're still in that business. Are you not tired? Like, I know they never get tired though, I'm just saying. So yeah, then it was 30 minutes after I told her, so she was just like, there's no how they would have gone, so she just didn't bother going there to meet them. So yeah, I was scammed of 25,000 naira from 419 people in Nigeria. It's a sad story and a funny story. I don't know, if you guys add for me the story, or you learned one or two, like, you don't have to answer everybody you see on the road, like, because some people have evil intentions, some people have good intentions, but really, like, if you see the amount of people that have good intentions and evil intentions, it's like 50-50. So are you trying to risk it just by answering them for direction? Like, everybody has phones now, almost everybody. Phones that have internet, they can use Google Map, for real. And if they need direction, they don't have to ask you. There are a lot of public transport in Nigeria that I know. There's Okada men, there are bus people that you can easily ask, like, do you know this place? Do you know this place? When I was in Nigeria, if I do not know anywhere, I always ask the people, Okada people, because they know places, or Napep or bus, anybody, not random people on the road. Like, yeah. So people should just not answer anybody. I mean, it's my opinion. Don't answer anybody that comes to ask for direction or anything. Like, just keep going. Do like you're deaf and dumb. Baby. That's what you do. Yeah. So I guess that's the end of my video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you'll be notified when I post. Now I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a great, blessed and fulfilled week. Bye.